Got your commercials in. I'm sure it's got to start.
Oh, whoops! I was watching one of your replays. Let me try watching live.
Yeah, live might help. Because if you're watching the last replay, it sucks because the timing got off. Like very poorly dubbed because like
you mean
people
just
are not
like always,
talking.
right?
Like always.
Just like always.
Yeah, I'm definitely playing with the echo of the delay, but everything sounds good right now.
I've left the mic on the whole time if everybody's talking. I'm picking it up.
Does Twitch not? Why is my Twitch not?
I'm hearing you and us.
Is it as bad as it's been?
No, right now it looks like you're talking in sync with the audio.
Right, but I'm talking about like when y'all are talking and I'm picking it up. Is that bad echo or delay?
Oh no, there isn't any. No, I'm not hearing us in your mic.
Somebody else, Nick, talk while he's
talking. Hello, hey guys, I really like to talk.
And banana.
Apples. Eat bananas. Apples. Oh, there's the dark theme for Twitch.
everything clear and clean.
I think I look better now. I think I'm.
I should have muted Discord, but yes, I think it's working.
Well, I think what the problem may have been, the gain got turned way the hell up on the mic.
Yep.
It would be cool for me not to have to keep muting the damn thing. House. Shop. Treated warmly. Got a thing for the old man there.
Yep.
Gross.
Headed out to go look for across crawling out of the dock.
It sounds like she's from Grudge.
She crawl out of a TV.
Slowly shambling towards you just to go, hello!
Ah! It's a reverse haunting.
After that, you got into a little bit of fisticuffs. Press gang. Hilarious words when Leor says, I'm going to take their pants off, throw them in the lake, and I can't remember. Curse was like, you're going to throw these unconscious people in the water with no pants?
That's the last straw.
Yeah, thrown it. At that point, you were approached by a gentleman. Said he would buy you a round of drinks and offered to hire you to find out his. I posted the conversation. That ass that was left on the dock.
I have one beer and I forget my ass.
Okay, I remember that conversation now. Blanking.
So y'all are arrested for the night unless there's something you want to backtrack and like that evening.
Of course, she made her way back to people somehow. Really bad music playing, or ran back into it somehow. Everybody else is off.
Now, Ori, that is not very nice. We're an inclusive group.
But accurate.
Honestly, we're honestly we're a lot like the Fast and the Furious series, where we are a family.
Oh, so we've
my
been playing
God.
too long. I see.
I'll keep going. I've got AFK just.
Going.
Let's see. So we're gonna drive some horses really fast. We're going to. I think we're gonna start by robbing some people and being criminals, but then we're gonna start working for like the FBI and the CIA and like Interpol or something.
This
Sorry,
sounds
I
way
think
too much like Shadowrun.
You're gonna lose me at Tokyo Drift with the horses.
Let's see. We're gonna get a really huge bald dude with lots of tattoos and huge muscles.
That's cursed, right?
I mean, I can go get the tattoos in real life. I can be those two things.
Oh, and we're gonna get John Cena.
Where? I don't see him.
That's kind of all that I can think of. Yeah. Yeah.
Time is now.
Yeah. What are those movies about?
Family.
It's now a bad time to say that I've never watched The Fast and the Furious.
Every movie is about something else. Don't.
Every movie's about a car.
Nope,
They're
you
about
guys,
making money.
Involved.
there. You guys have no idea who produced this can. What am I drinking? Who knows?
When did Tokyo Drift come out? Sorry, I have to look this up
2002.
real quick. 2006. Okay, I think I saw that when I was first joining the army because it was playing in a hotel room that I had.
Oh boy.
That's
Oh
it.
no.
That's the end of the
That's not
story.
good.
It's not like a fancy thing.
I'm back.
You missed the
You just
best
missed my
story.
riveting story.
Incredibly riveting.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Wasn't
How dare you?
That
so
was
I
kinda
do
mean.
think that we kind of metagamed a little bit in the interim between last session that Ori was able to meet back up with the rest of the crew with L's help.
Yeah. Into the bad playing.
Listen, I'm not going to repeat myself. We are an inclusive group, and it is a matter of opinion. Just because you guys listen, I don't like country. Okay, so if you guys,
So why do you keep playing it?
because a lot of people do like it, and that's
don't-
where I want to get. That's how you make the monies.
Like I said, we're an inclusive
Road,
group. Unless you like
take me
country, then you can get
home.
right the fuck out.
That's not very nice.
So are we all crashing at Leora's mom's house, or is there a
Proximo
hotel?
is.
Or hotel?
I am.
An inn?
Yeah.
This guy can set you or point you to a place to set up or you can do whatever you.
I mean, I had a little squat hovel in town, but you all have a better place. I am being paid now.
Say he does the place he took you to sit and discuss things. Scholar's School.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
Y'all can get a goal a day for the group. All of you. That also includes breakfast at 8 a.m. and dinner at 5 p.m.
I mean, that's probably a better rate than we're getting at the hotel we were at, right?
Probably.
I'm not familiar with this.
So, and they say that's a goal for the entire group of.
Oh, I got the first one. I've got 10 gold now.
Didn't you actually have more than 10? Didn't Proximo give you some gold too?
I just know that
don't
Al
remember.
didn't.
Why would the old man give me money?
Because we were hiring you.
Is that how
I
that went?
hadn't
That's
done
how
anything yet.
that's how being hired works.
Oh, it was all up front. Oh, okay. Well, that means I can slack off.
I mean, your uniform and all your training hours are coming straight out of your first paycheck. So,
Anyway, I have 10 new gold, so I can at least use one of them. Show good faith and all.
So is there anything y'all want in your crash?
Just crash. Now, are we gonna go back and get our because we had to go back to get our the weapons and stuff we left with her mom, right? It was gonna take like a day for her to do it all.
Well, now all the stuff y'all are wanting to get done total, take her throughout the week. Each of you were like, "Hey, I want daggers made. I want my Morning Star covered, face covered in silver. I want ammunition made. I want arrowheads made."
Yeah, Proxima wants to help her.
I don't think Proxima is going to be helping in that sense.
That's going to slow things down.
How many ghost moments can we fit into this one montage?
How uncomfortable can we play, or?
The answer is very.
It's a good thing.
I'm really glad you showed up tonight.
How pressing of a time line we were given for the job.
There wasn't a timeline. Like, hey, this dude's been missing. Can you?
At minimum, we have a week here because someone wanted us to hang out.
Yeah, the Inquisition said don't go nowhere.
Oh, right, that customs lockdown.
Shelter in place.
Well, I will add that the night we finally crash, I do want to try and spend a little time to remake the fancy perfume that I sprayed all over Kursk during the combat. I think I gotta drop, what, 5 gold to do that? Was that the... Okay. That in the tower?
Yeah, you can do it in chat if you, because you're gonna know if you fuck up. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You definitely know that you fucked up.
This is a nice tavern.
So where were you doing that?
I'd imagine in my room. So my third character is going to be.
Hang on,
can we like put a moratorium on magic of any sort?
I will point you toward the shirt I'm wearing right now.
Yes.
We're off to a rousing start.
That's going to be a real bummer if I just disintegrate myself then and there.
You were the alchemist, right?
Uh-huh. Just making helpful potions for folks.
I mean, you're using magic. You have it coming.
There, Brandon.
Boy, howdy. Really high. Oh, shit.
That's interesting.
Buddy.
So anything I had planned on doing tonight just got derailed.
How does a potion turn into that? It was just a little potion.
It's the energy he's putting into the potion. Just supposed to be sugar water.
Oh, it was a dash of this and a pinch of that and some hellfire.
You can't get your flame straight from hell. Store-bought is fine too.
But Ori Slate accidentally added an extra ingredient.
Powerpuff Girls.
I didn't actually put anything down for that.
I didn't expect anybody to
damn
roll
it,
that
I guess
one.
he gets off
He wasn't
scot-free
ready.
then.
I rolled a 1 and then I rolled a 93. I mean, Jesus Christ. Could I have rolled something like turn my skin blue? That would have been great. I'm gonna call the 5-minute rule on professors, where since he didn't have anything ready for that, I need to roll again.
You know it can get worse, right? Roll me a D6
Oh,
so I can figure something out. No alignment. Chaos Undivided. Chaos.
If you have to choose chaos, you may as well go in, or if you have to get chaos, you better hope for undivided.
hey Proximo, you're not actually in the game.
I'm logging in now.
It's like, oh, something's happening. Now I'll join.
I always forget to update, and I leave it at the homepage for a half an hour.
So you're mixing this shit up. And
Got some country song stuck in the back of her head.
one of the songs that you heard the bard sing earlier keeps getting stuck in your head and just repeating certain phrases.
Into a burning ring of fire.
And as you're doing your little incantations and stuff, as you mix this, speak some of the song lyrics instead. You're like, shit. It starts bubbling and fizzing, and this smoke just starts pouring out of it. It's just like more, it's not supposed to be smoking. And it's just filling up the room. You're coughing and sputtering, and it kind of dissipates. There's this.
Oh, it's so cute.
It looks like a butterfly at first. But as you kind of focus in on this, it's got very spiky.
Don't say butterfly.
No, it's not a flesh-born butterfly.
Gosh.
And little wings, but it's red skin, got little horns, and it looks mean as shit.
What is it? Does it have a
And
hard
its
bone?
mouth doesn't move, but you hear in your head in this very. Probably not. Well, I'm gonna say like a space marine one.
This is the wrong voice, isn't it? It sounds more like a Astartes, doesn't it?
Oh my god, that deep robot filter.
Yeah.
Is that the Astartes sounding voice?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I mean,
Damn it.
Brother, I am pinned here.
Brother, I'm
Oh, we never did finish Dawn of War 2.
Play with it. Oh.
I can barely hear you.
Basically, he's saying you're fucking around with shit you shouldn't be playing with, and I'm gonna take your soul unless you can provide it something else. Soul, maybe.
It's not like you. So
Well,
All right. Good night, everyone. I'll leave Brandon and Bradley to roll Brandon's new character.
now I've got several ideas actually, because I'm a little bit partial to my soul right now.
my soul just
Town
got paid.
north.
Wants to
I'm
make a
really partial to
deal.
I'm a little bit partial to my soul right now, and the demon's like, me too.
The town up north, that I could give you directions to. I could even draw you a map, but there's a whole lot of people that are messing with stuff I'm trying to do, only much meaner and nastier. And there's probably juicier souls or more corrupted souls up there. I'm a little bit more happy-go-lucky.
How about this? And you see in your mind, you can all of a sudden, it's like you leave your body and you're seeing above the inn, but you can see through everything and all the other patrons. There's a few people in the bar. There's people that have turned in for the night sleeping. And like, I'll take this. So see all the souls leave the bodies and the bodies just crumple limp. As
the rest of the party?
No. All the other patrons and stuff. So now all these innocent people.
Oh, I wasn't in the same tavern as the rest of the group.
They weren't targeted. He knows you're part of it. It's like now you've got to travel. But all these other innocent, because these people you're traveling with, they aren't innocent. So, but all these other people that are in the inn, there's some older couples, there's a young couple with their brand new baby. All of them just have their souls removed and are dead because of you. Wait, this will do. Live with this, your conscience, and he disappears. So, as you talked about earlier, go ahead and make that saving throw. But I think that's going to be that DC 25 for this.
Well, I also need to roll the points beforehand. That's what I was trying to talk to you about. Is I think that the points should roll anyway, and then the save is about the other thing.
No, you already had points to start out with.
Yes, I mean there should be more points to roll at every occasion.
Right. This is why you're going to roll now.
But there shouldn't be a save. Like the points should be regardless. If it happens,
but just an automatic.
Yes, the save is about the second half.
So let's see. Give me a D20. This is how many souls were taken out of this.
Oh Jesus! Now I'm gonna roll high.
So 13 individuals lost their soul because of your malfunction. How does that affect Ori?
That's 26. That's 27. You can take off the last one.
Well, that's fine because you already have 7, so it still puts you over.
So
That's a lot of dice.
Well, let's see. He's already. Do you want to explain, Brandon, what you got going? Or do you want to keep that quiet?
She's got a hang up about causing death. So there's some insanity points and some stressors involved in that. Yeah. I guess she just caused a lot of death.
Of innocent.
So I think I'm even going to make the save, but I'll try. Nope.
And that's why you have to explain. I can't remember what the second part's supposed to.
I think it was. This would play more into like combat rounds. Basically, I would have to keep saving.
Okay, what we talked about. Okay.
Yeah. So this would probably wear off since I was on my own in the night, by morning.
So now that you're over 100 points.
Oh, good. Yes.
Are you going to be afraid of the dark too?
Please.
No, I'm gonna roll a 93 and become a lesser demon or something. Oh my god! I have to save to communicate it all.
Lose a D4 constant or charisma. So anytime you want to like try to communicate,
that's gonna get laborious. Okay.
Your extremely talkative character is now a mute. Congratulations.
I know. I'm just like, holy shit! I'm gonna just be rolling all night. Woof. I was in. Could I just be an alcoholic or something?
Now, I want to
that a
say
class?
further because if it's some major thing, like you're trying to talk to like a major NPC to get a point across, that's when it's going to be the save. It's not going to be like, you want to ask the barmaid for a drink, hang on, roll your charisma save. No, you don't ask her for a drink.
Okay, good. So I can still just like regularly converse with the party and shit.
Yeah, it's just going to be when it's like, it couldn't be an impactful moment that in conversation.
Great. I've had a good, yeah. I'm good. We're done.
And technically, with your wisdom, all you got to do is roll a 7 or higher. Not going to be that.
So I'm out the ingredients and the glass and sanity and
A lot of dead people.
Nobody knows why, so it can't be pinned
the
on
inn
him.
just got real quiet.
Probably bad food. Poison food. Obviously.
Oh yeah, I rolled in really late, so I didn't eat any of their fare.
I mean, the last time I had stew, drugs.
I put that on your. The night passes.
I thought you were going to say you put on my notes that I killed an entire tavern.
But you can put that in there if you want. I just put the intro.
Oh hell yeah! Write that down.
So everybody else wakes up, but there's funny enough, after guards and stuff come, y'all are like, "What the hell's going on?" Inquisition shows up.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
I didn't want to see that.
That's fair.
I mean, it is what's going to happen, you know.
Guys, I was going to try and point the demon toward the stone, or at least the Inquisition. But...
Oh, very odd that it's only one of the guys. It's the younger group. It was the witch hunter. Very odd that the group of you found here when everyone else. Most of the people. It's not every single person.
Terrible luck.
I don't even know what happened. I just wanted to sleep. I just had a good night's rest, and I assume most of the others did as well. And now
it's time for El to work his magic.
I just wanted one normal day.
So, wait. So when they come in and start asking what's going on, first of all, I'm gonna inspire myself
in front of everyone else.
Yeah, I know. I'm super inspired. It's not that great. So, what I'm going to tell them is, well, we came to this inn to find a place to rest, so that we could wait for your whatever department it is to finish doing whatever it is they need to do, so that we can move on. And one of these patrons, and I just point to one of the dead guys, all of a sudden started convulsing, and he communed with this creature, and I kind of describe it, but I describe it kind of poorly.
Okay, now you don't know anything that happened to you. These people were just dead. No one knows a thing other than Ori.
Oh,
he's making it up.
I'm just saying,
okay. Well, in that case, since I didn't know about the creature, then I just say, well, in that. Shit. So they all just died. Like they literally all just
y'all
slumped
went to
over.
sleep. You may have been like even like made stay up late, drinking a little bit, playing, and you see some people. To you, it just looked like people passing out or something.
Got it. Oh, in that case, never mind. I don't inspire myself then, because I thought I was seeing what Ori saw. My bad.
No, Ori is the only person that knows what happened.
I'm gonna interrupt him like a couple words in and just be like, hey, you know that story you told me about when at the last place you guys were at, you ate some bad food and it poisoned you? I think since none of us ate here, maybe that's what happened. Saying.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna say when they ask what's going on, I'm just gonna say, what are you talking about? They all just passed out.
Give me a charisma or a persuasion check. Because to you it is, you're not being deceptive. Brother Edgel shows up about that time too, and talking with them, explain, hey, he left. He explains the situation as far as he knows.
Are these the people with really nice hats?
I'm just honestly sitting over here playing some music. I'm honestly really confused. I'm like, I was playing a little bit of a lullaby. Maybe they fell asleep.
From what the few people that are still alive, which is the innkeep, some of the people that work here, because most of the people that died were patrons.
Looks to be the innkeep right now.
And them, they cooperate as much as they can. No one's seen y'all do anything. Y'all were never in the kitchen, nothing like that. But he's still giving y'all the big stink eye, like this just add up. So
first 24 hours of being in lockdown.
It's like y'all may need to hang around more than a week. And they eventually get all the bodies cleared out. And you can go out your way. That's your morning.
Can we roll some hit dice?
Yeah, I think I put on body action.
Not mine. No worries.
Yeah, I see under short rest.
Yeah, y'all can do if you can burn some if y'all were in a safe, comfortable.
Okay, so we get to do a short rest,
so
and
that's 1 plus con.
How do I do that?
No, is that every night's rest is 1 HP plus your con modifier? Okay, so then whatever's under your constitution. Yeah, you could just adjust your wounds down by 1 plus whatever your constitution plus is.
Well, I made a button for everybody. You can just heal yourself by that amount.
Yeah.
But I'm putting it on your.
Oh, safe.
On your action tab.
So is this safe, comfortable?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Hit dice for me, baby.
Plus.
Hang on. It's. Yeah, it's level plus your con is what I changed.
Oh.
For that's if you're in a comfortable place.
I've got a 13 con, so I should only get a +1. I heal myself smartly.
Is it though? Is it smart?
Yeah, and then the uncomfortable, not in a safe area.
Great. Had a wonderful night. What? It was terrible. Everyone in the... Well, almost everyone. At least the innkeeper's still here. He can make breakfast.
I'm assuming you're keeping quiet about everything, Maury.
Well, I'm not keeping quiet. I'm still blabbering like usual, but
I mean, you're not telling everybody what happened.
what happened?
Sure.
See, what had happened was Brandon's got to open up with both tables. So after
Anyway,
they leave,
I would love to take a back seat to the action now, if you don't mind.
Brother Edgel's like, "What happened?"
I like his
Think it
hat.
has any have anything to do with why she's
Good. Maybe.
No, this stuff just seems to follow us wherever we
Well-
go.
Well, except he said that happened before y'all got here, right?
Yeah.
Like a long time, like weeks or months. What was the?
Mm.
He started
Yeah,
acting
yeah.
weird like weeks ago.
you're talking about his friend?
I'm like nudging Ori. I'm like, no. What this fine gentleman is referring to, he's referring to something else. So these
Oh,
people.
stop hitting me with your elbow.
No, these people are different. I don't know who this Lucas guy is, but I mean, and I'm saying this to brother.
Oh wait, is the
what's his
person
name?
talking to us the person that hired us?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I swear you're
he's
getting
talking about-
quieter and quieter, Bradley. Like,
Yeah, I can't really. I'm going to be
That's
honest.
weird, I haven't
I'm not
adjusted
picking up.
anything.
I've turned him up in Discord
I might have
maybe
to
the
turn him
gain.
up
I can
too.
adjust
because I
the
think
gain
he
'cause I
turned the
turned it way
gain down to not be picking us up.
Yeah.
Uh,
how about now? Does that sound a little bit better? Test. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
not
A
really.
little bit, maybe.
Figures.
Okay,
Be
so
one
hang
of
on.
those
We're talking
deals.
to the dude that hired us for Lucius. We're not talking to one of the dudes from the Inquisition.
No, they've
Right,
already
this guy
come.
doesn't have a big hat.
Done all their stuff. He come in, help corroborate some of the innkeep and other
Okay.
people what they knew about y'all. They didn't see y'all doing anything suspicious.
Okay. See, I thought it was an
Inquisition's
Inquisition.
still suspicious of you just because that's very odd. But
That's fair.
Damn it! And I thought
yeah,
that this was
they've
going
gone
to
and it's
vindicate
just
us.
Edgel with you now.
Then never mind. I don't play stupid.
I don't think you have a
You
choice
still
anymore.
hit me with your elbow like 3 times. That was uncalled for.
Nothing's ever uncalled for, Ori.
Have weird customs where
I
you
think
come
that's
from.
objectively untrue.
So, what's the game plan?
We're
Uh,
gonna go investigate the guy, right? The guy who's different now than he was before and is now dead.
Yeah. It's the
No,
dude.
gonna go to his
dude's
house.
missing. He's wanting you to find his friend. He's missing.
Well,
Missing,
I'm still gotta
dead,
investigate him.
whatever.
I feel like we should start at his place.
Missing
Sorry.
I mean,
dead.
I
Back
think
up here.
I think that
Come
was
back
the
up here.
plan. I think we were going to go to his place in the morning.
Yeah,
No.
we're gonna go to his place and gonna investigate.
Because I can show you the way. Shall we go?
Yeah, appreciate it. I honestly thought about being like, yeah, appreciate, big preach,
My
like
God.
in character, and I just wanted to kill myself instead.
He just expired on the spot. I don't. Is it one more? Put him on the wagon.
Okay, so y'all travel to his house, not super far away.
Oh, I bothered the innkeeper to see if they had anything for breakfast that didn't have meat in it.
They actually kind of didn't get around to making breakfast this morning because of all the dead people, and that kind of like wasn't important.
Oh, all right. I'll figure it out.
Understandable.
So you get there, and it's a very small little hovel place. Apparently, being a librarian in a trading city is not a lucrative job. Lucius's small home has only a ground floor consisting of 2 rooms, although there is a basement. Most of the main room is cluttered with books, scrolls, quills, ink, pots, and other tools of a scholar's trade. A pot is jammed into the corner, and there's a small desk under the front window. The small bedroom is the small back room is part kitchen, part junk storage, and there's a trap door leading down to the basement area. This is it. All its glory.
Are there any?
Mushrooms? Nope. Doesn't have any. There's one little potted plant. It's like half wilted, and it's more of a weed than anything. Nothing useful.
But he put it in a pot. Kept it in his house.
Yeah, that's it. It's sitting in the windowsill.
Hey, it used to be a functional plant, and then he died. So a weed took over. That's how it goes.
I guess I'll take a look around.
Anything specific?
I
you
vote
want
for
to
the
check out?
basement. The basement was where the last weird shit happened.
There's
Some
not a lot to
basements are
check
pretty
out. You've got the cot, the desk. There's books and papers all over the place, and the little kitchen area, which is all open in there. It's like a little tiny studio apartment kind of thing. And then the basement. So Paris is going to the basement, and what are you checking?
I'm just taking a look around. Very surface
Give me
level.
an investigation.
Hold up. Bang, if you're starting to look around, or he's just going to kind of pat you on the arm, be like, look, and I'm guessing.
That is a cantrip, correct?
Yes.
Is it just verbal or somatic, does it say?
Verbal and somatic, but so that
Okay,
just
so
means
that's part of the
something that I
patting and
touch.
yeah, so you're kind of like doing
Yeah.
it with your hands, you patting. Okay, so you get a D4 on your investigation.
I guess I'll just drop the D4 in the tower.
Oh, I can just here.
Yeah,
I think
you
I
can put it
can. I can give you an effect. Hold on.
Yeah, you should be able to put
Do
it
I
on
give
there.
him the self or do I give him the check one?
The check one, because the self
Okay,
is because
so
it's
just drop that
concentration. So
There. Did that apply? Or should I do it in
Oh.
the combat
there's
tracker?
nothing on Fang.
Okay, I'll do it in the combat tracker. Try it.
There you go.
Yay!
Investigation.
Yes, sir. This shows
Go.
it's fine
All right.
because it was high enough regardless. Go ahead, just roll a
Blaze.
D4
Me? Gotcha.
just to see what it would have
I'll
been.
feel better.
Got a 1.
Hey.
So
I'm
you
not wearing this shirt
find
anymore.
is anybody's checking?
Yeah. I'd like to, do my little snooping, see if I see anything that, anything that seems like it could be evidence that needs to be pocketed.
I'm investigating some mold that's growing on his window.
Roll me an investigation there.
Investigation. What if I'm trying to perceive?
You don't perceive anything now. You're actively searching.
Damn it.
Oh, I actually was gonna be like, I think Proximo checks out the papers that are all over, and then I was like, all right, canonically, Proximo is illiterate.
So
of
with
which, I'm
my
assuming-
+1,
Making
Yeah.
shoes, but not reading manuals on it.
I'm assuming Ori is literate.
Very.
Yeah, since you kind of have to read. Okay, so Nick, what you find amongst some papers is a hastily scribbled to-do list.
Oh, I found his grocery list.
You find that. And Fang,
Oh, don't we all?
as you're looking through stuff, you notice like one of the drawers in the desk has a false bottom, and inside it you find a diary. It's going to take, as you skim through it, it's going to take about half an hour to get anything useful out of it. So that's if you want to spend that kind of time. But here's what.
Absolutely. I'm literally gonna probably like sit in the chair and pop my feet up on the desk.
Okay. There's, as you go through it, those are the things that stand out to you.
His penmanship is amazing. I wish I could, blame my lack of sleep on.
So it's up to you two if y'all are sharing what you found or reading it out or whatever.
Oh,
anyway.
was I part of his investigation? I was literally investigating the mold on his window.
Yeah, there's a little bit of mold there.
Something useful?
Nope.
I'm gonna let. Oh, there's 2 handouts. Got you.
Yeah, Nick found the things to do, and then you found the diary in a false.
I assume that one's handout B.
Yes, you
Come
got
on, read the
handout B.
syllabus. Man, that's
Everybody else have the handouts up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Teacher, did
I'm on
you
the right
forget to
PowerPoint
assign
slide.
homework?
I'm actually not going to read this, so it's more in character for me.
Oh, that's fun.
Yes, someone's gonna have to read it to you.
His work at the temple.
I hope he got to do turnip.
Let's
I know-
see.
To-do list.
Is
Since
that-
I didn't
is
have
that an
time
exercise?
didn't have time to go through and edit this because I just
Like
took the image.
burpees.
If it mentions temple, replace temple with college.
Nope.
Work at the temple. You mean college?
Oh, this
okay,
one.
I see. Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you meant the turnips one.
College for years.
Yeah,
Replace
because
turnips
since there's
with
no
college.
deities in my
Right.
game, a
Yeah,
temple will be a
college
college.
Do I know by chance a Captain Scarbelly?
Roll me a history check. You have definitely heard of Captain Scarbelly. He is, and his crew are a bunch of barbarians. They're like, kind of like Kursk, but more rough around the edges, and they're more pirates than anything. And you actually saw their boat in dock. But he's a notorious pirate, and people pretty much give him space.
He's a notorious
does
belly
Scholar
dancer.
want to talk to those ruffians?
I'm imagining like I'm reading over Fang's shoulder, and then she's reading over
Yep,
my
yep.
shoulder. I'm just like, what? Oh, yeah.
I was over here like, imagine reading. Nerds.
Yeah, so you're over there and you see all of them like piled up behind this book, and you're like, nerd.
I guess it would just be the 3 of us because I don't. What does anybody else read?
Yeah,
Well, I
I
guess
think L's off somewhere else.
it's true.
Yeah,
Elle
Elle
found
is
the,
finding all the
grocery list.
He's finding the valuables. Putting sliding some stuff into his pockets. Hey, you know what? This may help us find him. We never know which of any of these many possessions could be a clue. It's better to have it and not need it than to not have it and need it, right?
I know what you're trying to do, but there's nothing of value here.
Bullshit.
All right, so we know this Egil. Am I pronouncing it right?
Yes.
Nigel.
But who's Milos? Who's Huron?
Milos is the head scholar.
No, I'm asking the rest of the group. Do I know that?
No, Edgel's there though. He led you to the house.
Oh, I didn't know he was. Oh, he's the fourth head reading the same note. Got it. Well, since
Wait, no, I'm sorry.
my-
Thuron is the head scholar, not Milos. He does not know who Milos is.
A lot of people mentioned in this purely innocently obtained piece of parchment. Is it weird that we're rooting through his things? It feels weird. She asks.
Meanwhile,
the person
Elle's
who
just
paid them
stuffing
to
every
root
little
through his
thing he can
things.
get its hands on.
Well,
into
there's-
his pockets.
There's nothing valuable here, so Elle's honestly just kind of standing there with his hands in the and actually, he's like not whistling. He's like playing his like harmonica.
Hands in his pockets, kicking the dirt.
Oh, I've got to
He's-
correct
he's-
something.
Loot.
He's tuning his lute. Actually, that's what Elle's doing.
Skyrim dungeon ever.
Sorry,
Yeah, Elle's
Thuron
just
is the
leaning
head
against the wall
scholar.
tuning.
Milos is his basically right hand.
Nigel, as she turns around and he's like two skulls behind her. Oh, wait.
Yes.
Okay. What? These names that keep coming up. What school in particular are they involved in?
What do you mean? It's the largest library college here in town.
They come up a lot, and I don't know if there's. I've been in towns where something's going around, and sometimes there's kind of a nexus of activity.
There's
So
lots
if-
of activity. It's the largest library in town. There's people in and out constantly. Lots of scholars and scribes there.
Right, but I've been in the the college quarter, and there's many schools there. Just if we were to take this and try and find something more, are we headed to a particular one, right?
Yes, I can take you to the library and everything where we work.
That's where you work too.
Yes, that's Lucius is a good friend of mine. That's why I want him found. We became friends while working at the college and the library.
Oh. Well, that's a couple steps back.
Are you like, this dude's about to attack me? I mean, what's
No,
your
just
demeanor?
like very cordial face, hands in pockets, just kind of question answered. So backing up, getting out of the way.
So we'll say while y'all were reading this, getting ready to do this, Kursk, you and Proxima were checking out the basement, correct?
They were turning everything upside down.
With their fucking ability to read. Flip the couch.
So
Hold on, they summoned a lesser demon.
Yeah, it's unlocked, the trap door. You go down in there. The basement's actually larger than the entire living area of the house, slightly larger. And
Minecraft.
it's strangely empty, except there are bookcases lining all the walls and a display case as well. It's empty, but give me investigation checks.
Wait, Elle, did you go down there?
Yeah, of course I did.
I thought it was Kursk and
Yeah, Kursk and Proxima, because you were
Proxima.
searching through paperwork. This is while y'all were doing that.
Oh, this is while the paperwork is going on.
Yeah.
Oh, then never
Yeah,
mind.
double dip.
No, I would have followed them if
You
they
could try.
Can I
I
use
would've-
my athletics instead or my acrobatics to search?
Wait. What do I perceive them going downstairs? Because I would
Yes,
like to
use
follow
my
them.
stealth to pass Arcana.
Yeah, you notice it, but you're too busy looking through papers.
Damn.
Yeah, y'all don't find anything. The only thing that stands out is first, you notice that the woodwork and everything on these shelves is fairly new. Usually no more than, or less than a year that the shelves have been in there. Everything else, some of the floors, other areas are dusty, but the shelving is all within a year's construction. Still has kind of that new smell.
Lumberjack knows good woodworking. I've hewn some of these trees.
See, this is what wood was made for, not doors.
And that's all you find of interest.
Can I pick up after the fact that they've gone downstairs and try and follow after, just curiously?
Sure. I mean, it's taken Fang's spending at least 30 minutes going through this stuff. Y'all kind of glancing over the shoulder, so there's at least half an hour y'all got here to search around and do stuff.
I want to see where the big man and the old guy went. I'll wander up.
Go down the basement, and same thing.
There's a flipped couch, and Proximo looks at it like, it was like that when I got here.
Oh, that's an interesting way to lay out the room.
Maybe there was a scuffle. I don't know.
Who puts bookshelves against the wall?
Shui.
That's crazy.
Can I scan the shelves?
Yeah, they're empty.
Oh, there's no book. It's just bookshelves.
Just
Actually, I have a
bookshelves.
question for,
Everything is empty. Like I say, it's strangely empty.
Oh,
Hey Jack, can Kursk read?
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay. So when I came down here and I flipped that couch, you were probably like, "Yeah, loser."
Yeah, fuck them.
Somebody gives both of us a hat that says "Dunce" on it, but we can't read, so we have no fucking idea.
Just a couple of I'm with stupid shirts.
just points up or down. Either works. Just scanning around the room, I guess. Does anybody find it weird that there's so many shelves here and not a single thing on them?
Are you telling me this scholar had bookshelves without a single book on it?
I walk over and I start pulling the bookshelves off the wall.
Or a poor scholar.
Well, I mean, before
Even
you
the
wait,
poorest scholar has a book.
before you
to his
flip
name.
another couch,
I didn't flip this one. I just said that.
I like how this you just added a couch down here.
before another couch randomly gets flipped, can I look for a second?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
What are you looking for?
I'm guessing just an investigation check, but I'm checking to see if it's some kind of facade. Look, I'm Wolfensteining this, okay?
That's fine. Nope, they're just shelves. The roll needed. There's nothing false for fake here. It's just empty bookshelves.
Well, if,
Somebody stole his books?
right, yes, that's what I'm kind of trying to get to. Either someone stole them or they needed to move a lot of them really fast because it's a lot of storage.
I was thinking it was more like a secret entrance, but okay.
Is there any sign of, well, shelves down here?
What?
Is the floor like stone or
Yep,
more
just
woodworking?
stone. There's no false floors, no nothing. This is just a basement shelves.
Do either of you have like a pickaxe?
Oh,
I mean, maybe we could break through the floor.
Look at Ori for a second, just like, okay.
What if they put some stone? This is just really weird. I like the couch though.
It's a nice couch. I set it back up.
She's actually gonna walk over and just flop down on it for a second, just bounce.
We invented a couch out of the ether. Now it's like it's important to the story now.
I mean, I could really this is a good couch for reading. If only there were books on the shelves. Oh well. I'm gonna climb back up.
Okay.
That was really odd. He has a whole basement with shelves but no books. Hey, Jill, who's your friend? Did he keep a lot of books downstairs?
There were. I don't know who would have taken them, but yes, he had many books.
But was he? I'm rolling on the wisdom roll I did earlier. Did he study anything in particular?
Most of his stuff was geographic. That he looked like he looks around like this here, and there's a book laying out. It's like of jungles and men, a guide to Najarna. It's a book over some island area you never heard of, describing flora, fauna, geographical, areas, mountain regions, swampish areas.
He's gonna get lost in the flora notes. Oh, that's kind of awkwardly.
There's a few books here and there, all of them dealing mostly with geography.
Ooh, that's a mushroom. I'm sorry, what? Oh, right, the dead person.
He's not dead, he's just missing.
You keep referring to him as dead.
Right.
He's like, Angel's like, I really wish you would stop referring to my friend as being dead. I hope not. I know it's possible.
When you find your friend's body,
it's really disheartening.
It becomes a running joke.
She's gonna not so subtly close the book and put it down on the desk and kind of shove it away. Hey, was he investigating some recent location? It's just really strange he would have nothing in his downstairs library.
Say that I have no idea why his books would be gone unless he took them with him and he moved, but I was here just a few days ago and he mentioned nothing about leaving or going anywhere outside the city. Say he disappeared for 4 years. But say he come back, he was the guy that I always knew. Of course, he had questions about, he seemed to not remember those years. So I don't know what happened, but
maybe he's a different person again.
What?
No, maybe he switched back or switched into something else, if that's a thing that's happening.
I was not present for Leora's discussion about her captain, right?
he just asked if she knew. She didn't discuss anything about the, are you talking about Scarbelly?
No,
how her captain is like a different person.
Oh, no, you weren't there. That was when she recognized one of the head inquisitors.
Okay.
I am interested in paying Scarbelly a visit. I did see his
Yeah.
ship in port.
So,
Fun
we
name.
Go
got
see him.
Oh, so his to-do list is gonna become ours, right? So after Captain Scarbelly, we need turnips.
Oh, I hope not.
We can do a lot with turnips.
I have to tell me about it sometime.
tell him nothing but turnip facts the entire walk to the boat.
Tell us
You
all about the
subscribe to
turnips.
Turnip Facts.
Unsubscribe!
Unsolicited turnip packs for the rest of the day. Here we go.
Turn up for what?
It's worse because you're like always just gonna loudly say the turnip facts all the way there, so everyone else has to suffer through it now too.
Turnips, turnips, turnips. I eat them every day.
I wouldn't do that, actually.
All right, I guess we're gonna go talk to Captain Scarbelly.
Yeah, follow the young piratey girls.
Okay.
And say a
So-
little less.
Mm.
They all head back to the docks.
Sounds like it, yeah.
Not hard to
Crap, that
find.
means after turnips, we have to update the.
There's a as you're going there is a turnip stand.
Well, we gotta pick some up out of respect.
Yep.
Why are we picking up turnips?
I've got
Nice.
Because turnips produce leafy stems that are 8 to 12 small, like green leaves.
Did you know that there are over 30 varieties of turnips?
Main stem
Oh.
can reach 12 to 14 inches in height.
What's happening?
You subscribe to Turnip
I
Facts,
love you.
dummy.
You're going by Kirsch, just starts giving you some information on this plant that his tribe used to grow.
Oh no! Where did we get on about turnips? Did I miss something?
It's on the first. It's
Yeah, 'cause you can't read.
On a
Some of
note.
this-
Oh right,
The
were
note
looking
that
at
you
the
didn't read.
It was the third bullet. 1 was get some sleep. 2 was talk to Captain Scarbelly. 3 was turnips.
Alrighty. I guess I did miss
God.
that. I did miss that context. I guess I just zoned out for that, and I come back and everybody's suddenly on about turnips. I'm sitting here like, what the fuck are we talking about?
Oh, it's
There's an
Animal
article
Crossing. Come on, man.
refers to the miserable turnip winter of World War I.
Oh
and
my
I'm done with this
god!
article.
No more turnips.
The
We're done.
turnip-
Well, now we know how to torment Garrett.
Please
Ugh.
no.
I love all of you. That was beautiful. I didn't even have to do anything. Other people were Wikipediaing. Holy crap. She's gonna buy a gold's worth of turnips, by the way.
Okay.
Gold.
A lot of turnips.
That is.
So you've got like a
godly
bushel.
Sweet.
They must be the highest quality turnips you've ever seen.
I mean, I can do certain things with the leaves, but these must be important. And I've been paid. Anyway.
Do you guys know that the Irish carve turnips, not pumpkins, for their
holy
jack-o'-lanterns?
shit!
I actually did know that.
Out of anger.
Well, the turnip is a rich source of dietary fibers, vitamin C, and potassium.
No, we're done. We're
Damn
done.
it.
It's over.
Wait, let
Welcome to the turnip stream.
You said that you were going to use the rest of the turnip, right? You don't mind if I just eat it, dude?
Welcome to the Grim Turnip.
Grim turnip. That's
I
what
don't
I
even
care
know.
about.
I don't even know what to expect anymore. We pants people one session, we go on a turnip spree the next.
It's all downhill from
Yeah, so much for my GrimDark campaign.
It's a turnip campaign now.
We're just goofing it up.
I've got carbonated water in my sinuses now because of Leora's perfect timing.
Oh,
You're welcome.
Oh,
You getting that turnip? I heard you on Teams.
please take 1 or 5.
Yeah, good.
I didn't realize how much a gold
I will
bought.
see.
Proximo bites right into a raw turnip.
It's kind of spicy.
Yeah, it's
like-
really
like an
spicy,
oniony
apparently.
Potato.
are you
Okay,
all-
now I'm ready to go.
Actually,
I'm ready to stop talking about turnips now.
We're all better educated now. This is why you. Okay, this is the takeaway, Leora. This is why you joined tonight.
Worth it.
So y'all are heading to the docks. After that, you get your turnips. You discuss various information that you all know about them. Proximo eats a raw one. Gets sick.
Nice.
Is there anything else you want to do on the way?
I think I've derailed enough.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think we're good.
I'm good.
Give me some asking around about where the ship. And you saw it, but you don't remember exactly which berth it was in. So y'all can give me some investigation checks for general information if y'all are looking for him.
Ori's gonna reach out to Leora and just kind of clasp her hand for a second. You find what you're looking for, and I'm gonna give you guidance. Get a 1D.
I'm probably the worst person to give that to, considering I've got a -1 on this check, but
You get a
Cool,
1D4.
thanks.
Hold on, let me see if I can make it work
Hold
this
on.
time.
Does she get a bonus for knowing Scarbelly in any way, shape, or form?
She's heard of him. She doesn't know him.
I said no of him.
Yeah, well, she rolled a nat 20, so she got a 19 total.
19 plus 3.
What? Plus the 1d4.
22.
Oh, then we should take that effect off of her because she used it. I was slow.
Okay, so various information y'all find out. One, the Bloody Vengeance, which is the name of his ship, pulled into port 11 days ago. The crew has largely stayed on ship, and they seem very edgy and hostile. Crew consists of about 10 men and a extremely large and vicious first mate. And just general information, somebody talked about how they'd heard that Scarbelly killed 29 men in hand-to-hand combat.
With just his fists.
At
God.
once?
With a single blow.
With one blow.
We're building his legend as we speak to each other.
One blow? Wow, there's a blast from the past. Holy crap. I think that predates me.
Ooh.
First, they were going to call him One Punch Man, but he has a scar on his belly, so that's why.
The scar was there first.
I think we're gonna get shut down by Disney now, man.
The likelihood that he just like really likes turnips, and the turnips were to bribe him.
Why would the
Aye,
turnips
if
be
only I
after
had exactly
Scarbelly?
1 gold's worth of turnips, then I'd be your friend for life.
It's
Too bad,
minus
too
1.
bad Proximo, yeah, ate one. Throw that turnip back up right now.
I cannot drink beverages around you people.
So,
Man, you should listen in one of our Exalted games if this one hurts you.
So, anything else, Leora? Any other nuggets of wisdom?
No, that's it. I'm done.
What'd you say the ship's name was?
Bloody Vengeance. Been in port for about 11 days.
How long has his friend been missing?
He
Way
just went
longer. Well,
missing
no,
a couple of days ago.
Oh, it was weird way long. Sorry.
Yes, weird for someone.
I mean,
said
sometimes people get
5
weird.
years.
Sometimes people join D&D campaigns and get weird.
I
Okay.
don't recall.
So y'all find where it's birthed. The Bloody Vengeance is a crudely built ship, roughly 90 foot long, battle scarred but seaworthy, and you note no other ships have moored nearby it. The sails are furled.
this is a
but
nicely built ship.
the sails are furled, but the crow's nest holds one man lookout with a short bow. Two others stand guard at the gangway, and scowls and jagged swords encouraging passersby to keep on walking.
This is how pirates normally go about their business, Leora. I mean, I'm just asking. Seems like somebody with some experience in that.
My crew's not like this. They're a bit more easygoing, but this is fairly regular, I'd say.
Standard
So is,
operating procedure, then.
Thanks, Ren, just kind of trying to hide following us, or just walking with the rest of the group?
Who now?
Little map.
You don't know where she's at.
Okay,
Y'all
so I
have
haven't
not
seen
seen her in a couple of days.
Well, she was at the
Never
fight
mind.
with us.
Yeah, we fought with her yesterday with the gang
Okay,
dudes.
so well, y'all rest. Okay, yeah. So y'all haven't seen her since the
Yeah,
fight. So one day.
she's probably fine.
I hope I didn't kill her.
Well, now that you said it out loud, I'm worried, asshole.
Thanks for
not
putting that
said
out
that.
there.
It just so happens one of the souls the demon took was Little Mouse's.
She was not innocent. I'm pretty sure she's killed a lot of people.
You take that back about my little mouse.
She's why you're still alive, bro. Like, no one comes to attack me. I don't understand. There's like 12 dead bodies in a mile radius.
It's such a mystery.
I must be really good at fighting.
I hate all of you.
Love you too.
Well, does
I
anybody
like
have
their ship. They look like, pleasant folks.
Ori? Could you who the fuck do you hang out with that this is pleasant?
Mostly no one.
And you would prefer this to no one?
What? That one's smiling.
That guy up there is pointing his bow at you right now. What are you talking?
He's smiling while he's doing it.
No, that's
You
not
can
a
tell
smile,
he has
dude.
no
That's
teeth.
not a smile.
That's a grin.
Listen,
What does
the
he
only
mean? Having teeth?
Okay, the one right next to us right now, he started smiling.
Ori, they are going to turn you into a terrible plaything if they get their hands on you.
So, gentlemen, we have two options. Ask politely for information. Or we just sneak on and look around.
I think we have other options.
Like
One
what?
that could be a little bit more delicate. We could, get to know, the captain here. As Ori put it, they have such a lovely crew, and maybe figure out what's going on from the inside. We have slightly more than a week now since some local disturbance centered around us. Still not sure about that one.
Are you saying that we should join their crew and infiltrate from the inside?
Well, I mean,
was
What's
just
the
gonna
worst that could
bribe.
happen?
I was just gonna bribe people. That's like my usual.
Yeah, that's like how we do it around here. We just bribe people.
I'll let you guys
But,
do
but
that.
I love your idea. It's very fun.
Hey, if you think their honesty can be bought with gold, be my guest. I've known many a loyal pirate.
No,
They're not loyal.
pirates.
I
That's
just
what the code is
accidentally
for.
summoned a demon, and you want to join a pirate crew, like subtly.
Yeah, I mean, what's the worst that happened? We have a good time. 12 innocent people die. I mean,
All
I'm
right,
not
cool.
really
Just,
seeing any-
just make it in the same energy wave.
Well, they don't seem to like outsiders, so
well, they don't know how they don't know how we operate yet.
So while this conversation is going on, Ori's gonna back up a little bit and try and find L.
Mhm.
Oh, she's like backs up into a max.
I'm still tuning my loot.
Now it's out of
Bill.
tune again because she just bumped into you.
Ah. And I'm like
Oh,
thrumming
that
it.
sounds better. Than the other time. Anyway, I've
Mhm.
been carrying this flagon of nice mead, and I saw you were enjoying some drinks at the bar, and I thought maybe when the time was right, you might want to use gonna give you a wee bit of reflux, but it has wonderful belches when the time comes right. Don't have any friends away, if you're interested.
I'll place my loot into my cloak of I can hold everything.
Cloak of barding, just like
yeah,
you open
into
it up, it's
the
got like 20
Put it in your
instruments.
pocket.
Yep, I make a show of it too. Like I make a show of like stopping the tuning, putting it aside. I take the cup from her or the flagon from her.
Right.
Thank you, Ori.
It's look for Dragon's Breath beer in the parcel items.
Okay. And you said it's got quite the kick to it. It's delicious, is what I'm hearing. Correct?
Oh, it's nice and spicy.
That's exactly what I want to hear. And I'll position myself as best I can without moving too
I
much.
don't mean whoa, not like right now. No. Oh,
No, I meant just
they're doing it.
if there's a lot of my companions in front of me, I want to make sure that I'm sort of angled so there's not a lot of companions in front of me. If
You don't have to drink it right now. It's stubborn.
oh,
This is like
okay.
whenever you want to use it, kind of. Oh my god.
Okay, well
You're
then,
an alcoholic, aren't you? I offer you a beer, and you're like, okay, now.
what did you expect? You saw how many beers I drank last night.
I assumed you had more on you, and this was like a backup.
Well, you see, I lost count after 5, but according to Ben, I had 10.
My goodness. No, don't drink it right now. Otherwise, we're all
Okay.
dead.
Then I stowed
ask him?
it away. I did. I stow it away, and I take back out my loot, and I start tuning it again.
Right, just keep it for. Read the fucking description and.
I'm gonna stop in the middle of this conversation with these pirates, and I'm gonna flip over the warning label.
Keep it for
It's got Prop 64 on it. Warning: has ingredients known to the state of California to cause
400%
cancer.
ABV. Oh, now I've lost the item. So if I wrote it up again, I have to. Shit. All right.
Oh yeah. It's gone now. It's mine.
Oh well.
What did you want? You wanted to know what it was in?
I had a text block on it because it was a custom item because I was crafting my own things. But it's okay. I know the spell, so I can rewrite it again.
It's a if you want to know, it is a stopped clay growler or stopper.
Okay, that's
clay growler.
Cool. That's the specific details that I was curious about.
Okay, perfect.
Throw that in a notepad. think I deleted the.
Right. So how many of our friends have died while we're doing this?
Nobody.
We're literally just having a conversation. Why do you think people are in danger?
Because I know you. I know you, and I know what you get up to.
What do I get up? Hold on. You know what? I'm not getting into this. Anyway. We also have
So you can have something to look at, kind of.
We also have a third. Another option. We have more options. I was going to say we could figure out how long they're in town and just, see what they do over maybe the course of a day. And if they're literally just sitting here without doing anything, then might as well make ourselves known. But maybe they have some visitors or work to be done.
I mean, we're just asking the captain if he's seen the guy, right?
I'm listening.
Do we need
I'm
anything
just saying I'm
else?
not sure they're super into us strangers coming on and asking questions about.
Yeah, I don't think it's personal. I think it's just
That's why we
general right
bribe
now.
them. That's what the bribery's for.
I'll let you go and handle that.
Yeah, I think
You guys and your loose pockets.
Yep, I definitely think Leora is the best choice here. She should be the one to represent us and to bribe these guys. She speaks the language. She is a I'm just gonna stop there before I put my foot in my mouth. Go, Leora. We're counting on you.
Okay, as much as I love this idea, I'm cutting myself off in like 10 minutes going to bed.
That's unacceptable.
They were working with a map man. They're looking for a place.
Aren't we all? I'm looking for a place too. Never mind. It was a bad joke. Never mind. Forget I said that. So who was talking to this pirate in the first place? Like, who was the pirate? Just spoke to us, and none of us said anything to him.
No, they were just smiling at me. And then somebody said one wasn't a smile, and then the other one started smiling, and I thought it was nice.
They haven't said any. Y'all are down
Okay.
on the docks. Y'all haven't approached the
Okay.
actual boat. This is just what you can see from where you're at. Basically, you've got the long dockway where everybody, the traffic and stuff, and then this has the short dock going out into the water. And there's nobody on that.
We're like standing in front of the theater guards of the UK Palace and just talking about them in their face.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this guy, Pirate 1, is that who was speaking to us, or was it Pirate 2 or 13?
No, they haven't spoken to you at all. Y'all haven't even approached them yet. Y'all are like a good... Y'all are like probably 60, 70 foot away.
We're not even like on the map.
Yeah, you're not on the map yet. That's just... you would approach...
So we're like somewhere that way then.
Correct.
Like over here. Okay.
Okay, good. At least we're not having a conversation right in front of Pirate 1.
Okay, yeah. That makes me feel better now. Okay.
How tough do they look? Like, could I take one fight? Can I size them up?
They look pretty...
That depends how big's your ego.
Pretty big.
I don't know. You've heard they're a notorious group. They're, like I say, they're big guys to begin with. They're all barbarians.
Okay.
I mean, I'm really cool though.
Let's so here's
I think I can take one.
Here's the game plan. Here's the game plan. Here's the game plan, guys. This is my suggestion. We approach. Probably get yelled at. They probably don't want anything to do with us. We ask for the captain. I'll try to talk them into it, talk them down. If things go sideways, which they typically do, then you guys will jump in and back me up. How does that sound?
What if we just ask like the guy right there at the gangplank if he's seen the person before?
So, do you remember? Did out of character? Did everyone here watch Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so you remember that scene where they're breaking in to get the computer, and Kingpin comes in to talk to Doc Ock in her office, and he's like, "Oh yeah, typical villain stuff," and he basically predicts everything that they say in order. I essentially do that to Ori, and I explain to her how inevitably I'm going to go talk to them. Negotiations are going to break down. We're going to start to fight. And this whole plan of us just going up, simply asking for what we want, offering, even if it's a fair deal of coin in return, they're just going to be all like, no, you guys are little puny weaklings. We'll just take your gold, and then we have to fight them. We just look very fightable is essentially what I tell her. We're kind of like Goku wants to fight everything that looks strong. So, does anybody have any objections to that?
Well, I mean, the girl over there's falling asleep as she stands.
That's okay. She just had too much to drink last night. She can't handle her liquor. Ben told me so.
Does Ben tell you a lot?
Oh, Ben tells me everything.
Recently.
Mm-hmm.
Ben is my best friend, I'll have you know.
He is.
He is. He's the only friend I have.
How old is Leora? Ish? Like just on visible scan? Not like deep insight.
Let me refer to my notes. 25.
24.
Yeah. You got Ben's party palace. Liquor in the front,
Yeah.
poker in the rear.
Well,
I was going to say L is actually older than Leora, but he's not. He's also 25.
Y'all are hanging out with Grandpa Proximo.
Yeah, it's all of us are like in our 20s, and we got Grandpa Proximo with us.
surrogate dad.
All right, so this is what
I just wanted to make a character who wasn't in their 20s for once.
I know.
This is what I'll do. I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna try to talk to them. I'll ask them if either to speak to Captain Scarbelly, or I'll ask them about Lucius. Lucius. I sort of remember the name.
Wait, you're walking right past the gangplank guard?
No. I want to, from wherever we are, let me get rid of this line real quick. Remove this pointer. Assuming that we're somewhere like over here is like where we're at. I would like to walk up to maybe like about here-ish. And maybe you guys
where you want to go,
follow behind me. And I'm just going to try to talk to them and hopefully get the information we want out of them.
Oh, I gave it.
So y'all are going as a group?
Not so far.
I'm gonna put my hand on Ori's shoulder and be like, "You and I need to have a discussion about this handing, about who's getting what."
I mean, he. It's
No,
natural.
shh.
I'm picturing he pushes his finger to your lips, like shh.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, just admire, just revel in what you've done. Live in this moment.
Are we not following you?
I mean, to be honest, the stuff she gave me was pretty good stuff. So,
well, then I'm excited to see how this goes.
Smoke probably just doesn't even think it's magic. He probably just thinks it's cocaine.
Yep. I'd also like to just point out that I have the flask ready for me to grab in case I need it.
Just gonna kind of grab your finger and try and pull it away.
No, it's not like up to my. Oh, you're talking to
No,
him. Never
Fang.
mind. She's talking to
Okay.
Fang. My bad.
Up.
Well, I mean, well, let's see what kind of trouble he gets himself into. He said he
we're-
wanted to have a talk.
Yeah, but are we
he
like
just wanted to-
70 feet away from him now? Like more than one round of just getting over to his ass?
He's fine. They're just a couple of friendly pirates. Remember? Remember all the smiling they were doing?
Well, like they were smiling at me, but they looked really mad at the rest of
Well, they haven't heard us play his instruments
really-
yet, have they?
They're being really passive aggressive about
Beautiful singing voice.
Yeah.
I see skies of blue.
Yeah, we should send the two-man band, Ellen Proximo.
good cop, grumpy cop.
It's just bad cop, bad cop.
And with that, good luck. I'm out of here.
Good night, Leora.
Thanks.
Godspeed.
We'll tell you how many people
Have a good night.
survived.
Good night, guys.
Enjoy your vacation.
I'm eating all your
Don't
turnips.
kill everyone. Try not to. Be good.
Try not to be good. Got it.
All right. Now that we finally got rid of the weakest link, let's kill
Oh my
everything. I'm kidding. No, it's a joke because she's got the gun. She's clearly our best player. Our best fighter.
Dare you?
Proximo and Curse look at each other like, what's this motherfucker talking about?
My class is literally fighter.
Can you point a piece? Can you point a piece of wood and steel at a person and make them go away instantly?
I mean, that's literally what a fucking morning star is.
Instantly.
A gun can't do that either. What? How many dice do you think a gun throws in damage?
I'm sorry.
There's
did you
a dead
witness?
villager in
Yeah,
Haskell that will beg to
two.
differ.
There's two dead villagers.
Yeah.
To be fair, those are villagers, and I crit a demon twice. Okay.
Yeah,
we're never making it on this fucking pirate ship.
No, we're not.
Start throwing firebombs to the ship. Fuck them.
It's okay.
All
I'll just start. Let me craft another potion, and I'll just drop a demon on their deck.
Yeah. Sorry. Are you guys?
Gonna take a shit on their deck? What the fuck?
What did my mic cut out?
You start to shit.
You said you're gonna drop a demon on their deck.
Yeah, literally. Is
So you're gonna take a dump on their deck.
that what you call it?
Is that not what we call it?
I think I am going to adjust something too. While I like what fit with that role, instead of the chaos table should be when you're actually casting the spell. So I think I'm going to change it to. I'll have to figure out what I want, but if something like maybe 2d6 per spell level, but you're trying to craft that it blows up in your face for that much damage instead of rolling on the
A
chaos
level
table.
3 spell would have just killed me. So cool.
Or maybe a d6 per, I don't know. Basically, you're going to do damage to yourself and surrounding area instead of like rolling on the chaos table. That should be like when you're actually channeling nothing but raw energy.
Noted.
That was a pretty cool one to play it out.
It caught me up real fast.
I was going to crack up though if you'd rolled like Afraid of the Dark. It's like, that's the group of everybody that's afraid of the dark.
Aww.
I look and I screwed up the table and that's the only option that it will roll.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I've already said what I want to do, and
Like,
I've
so
asked
you're approaching?
I've asked my companions to follow me. I've asked them if they have any objections, to which I've heard none. So I'm going to take that as my plan is the best plan, and let's do it.
She's
Fact,
gonna
the
kind of
effects get
panically
quieter
reach
and
out
quieter.
towards you and grab like the your belt or something and just be like, don't say anything inflammatory. And so I guess I give you guidance for the next minute.
Okay. Cool. Then I would like to convince I would like to convince my team, all my companions, that I know what I'm doing and that I am
Good, you're gonna
totally
burn my guidance on us.
I'm totally competent for this. And I want to use either a performance or a persuasion. Now, can I choose to not use the guidance on this one, or is the guidance specifically on the next thing I roll?
It's on the next skill check you make.
It says of its choice before the spell ends, so it's up to a minute.
Okay, so I'm not going to use the guidance for this roll.
Okay, well,
What? Okay. Yeah, can I just I think if I get a, maybe it's something I can't do, maybe you have to do it, but
yeah, I got it turned off.
okay. So could I do like a performance thing where I strum my instrument and I give them a big smile?
Yeah,
I'm trying to.
You're gonna burn your D20 on us? We already don't believe in you, but that's okay.
You know what? I'm trying to make some good entertainment here, but if that's how you want to play it, you know what?
Sure.
Then entertain us, goddammit.
I'm gonna go join the pirates. Let's go. Actually, that's too. Hang on, I don't want to be that far. I want to be like
you can walk
feel
right.
comfortable with here. Yeah, I feel comfortable right there.
Yeah, they're not hostile. They're just
Yep. And as I approach, I put up my hand and I say, "Well met, good sir."
Piss off.
I'll give a hearty chuckle. Oh, that's a good one. Excuse me. Is this where can I find Captain Scarbelly and his crew of? I'm trying to think of something that's like complimentary.
scallywags. No.
Of badasses.
Are you stupid or deaf? Said piss off.
Am I stupid, or I was trying to think of stupid or deaf? Well,
both.
I guess to you, it's whichever you choose. Sir, I'm looking for a companion or a friend of a. I've been hired to find. Listen, I'm gonna cut to the chase here. I've been hired to find someone, and we have reason to believe that he spoke with your captain, who may give us a clue as to where we could find this person. I will make it worth your while if you can give me any information, or perhaps if I can speak with the captain.
Where's everybody else? Did y'all go up with, or are y'all like way at the end of the dock?
I'm just watching.
Told to stay back.
Proxima definitely walked up. Like, absolutely.
Yeah,
you're
Kursk will
with
go
Elle?
with him.
Where y'all want to be? Put your guys there.
But thing and watch carnage.
That's funny. Just stopped y'all at the edge of the damn light. That's
We go up and we're gonna hang here.
well, it's kind of it's to an extent it's kind of cool that it stops at the so move where y'all want. There and there.
Well, there's EP versus go. Big dives into the ocean.
Moving y'all on into the.
Oh. I just saw
Fair
his
part.
token move. He's like, look it.
Okay. Are y'all getting close? Because it's the. Fuck, I'll just. Just the key, but it's like you're not gonna know what the.
Oh, that's where the officers' quarters are. Okay.
Oh, there.
It was just weird. We were like, it was printed on the dock.
Hold on, I wasn't looking. Do it again.
Kind of where you want to be. Is that where you're at, Ori, or?
I assume so because she's torn because like half the party has moved up, and the one person that actually talked to her directly told her to stay still. So it's like, okay, we're gonna cut it in the middle.
And you're staying back, Fang?
By a little bit. I will be the tail end of the group.
But is that like if looking
As
on the
Ori's
dock, is that
walking
about
up,
where
she's
you wanna
looking
be?
back to you, like shrugging.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Fang always did like being the rear guard.
Okay.
Damn it. I was hoping that I would anger you into joining us.
but
I tried.
Well, I don't know that Little Mouse is watching your back. Somebody has to.
Little Mouse is up in the crow's nest, already slitting somebody's throat.
Little Mouse is actually in the captain's quarters having tea and
Right.
speaking with him.
Seth
She's
2.0.
Yeah, she's all like, my idiot friends will be here soon.
Okay, so
This has actually solved the mystery already.
Yeah. And I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling kids.
And your old man.
okay. So since there's more than just you up there, he looks a bit annoyed. He's like, "Agaro!" He yells real loud. And 30 seconds
Probably
or
a
so
name
goes by, and you
Leora
see
would have
this monster of a man step out of the forecastle.
He looks just like
This-
the other men.
If you let's did any of y'all watch? I can't remember the guy's name, but did any of you watch Game of Thrones? Know who the Mountain is?
Yeah.
Yeah, this dude looks like that. He's a monster. He like his bulk barely fits through the door frame.
Yeah,
How
what
does
is
he
what
compare
is
to
his name?
Darcy?
Clegane or something like that?
Well, that's
No,
yeah.
not
The
Clegane.
mountains with
From the Game of
Clegane
Thrones.
is their last name because that's him
Yeah.
and the Hound are brothers.
Yep.
Oh. Sorry, I was thinking of the Hound.
And he comes out, hawks and spits. What do you want?
To us or to the pirate
Yeah,
that called
he
for
yells
him?
out at you.
I put my hand up again, wave at him, and say, "Well met, sir. We would like to ask a couple of questions. We're searching for a friend, and we believe he spoke with either one of yourselves or your captain.
Oh,
His name is Lucius."
he thinks for me. He's like, yeah, he was here last week sniveling for an audience with the captain. I told him the same thing I'm telling you. Sawed off.
Do you know where he went?
At this point, you also
think
notice that
away.
the archer in the crow's nest has now knocked an arrow. The guards and this guy are fingering the pommels of their swords. And it clearly looks like they're itching for a fight.
Well, gentlemen, it's been a pleasure speaking with you. Unfortunately, I don't think that we're going to resolve this between you and I. May I speak with the captain? I'm going to go Karen on his ass.
But yeah, I don't know about that. Employees aren't usually allowed to beat you to death.
I got Kursk here. Kursk will beat him up for me.
God.
At this point, they all, instead of fingering the palms of the swords, they all pull them out. They've got like long swords, two-handed swords, and kind of you see the eyeing each other like, okay, y'all ready? So they look capable and ready to fight, and look out of patience.
I don't think it's working.
I think our time is up.
I say to my companions, gentlemen, ladies, it's been an honor.
And then he charges.
Yeah, it
And
sounds like
we-
you're committing suicide.
And we,
No, and
we throw him on the boat and run away.
no, and
Take his
We
pants
pull
off.
his pants off and throw him in the water.
all right. I'm going to step forward and I'm going to put my hands out I'm going to step a little bit closer. I'm going to put my hands out in a non-threatening way, and I'm going to try.
Can you take me through L's thought process here? Like,
Yes.
what makes L think this is going to work?
No. It's because L's really good at lying.
I don't think they're going to listen to you. Is the point? They're just going to start shooting. Like,
When
they're
has
going
that
to
never
get the
been-
word out,
I
and they're
think
going to.
I think Nick doesn't like his character.
No. I want to try to. This is what I want to try to do. I want to try to convince them through deception that what's his name? Lucius. I was hoping that I would think of it on the fly because that's how L works. I'm really struggling here.
How
Maybe I
drunk
don't step
are you
forward.
right now?
Not at all. I did not do any drinking tonight.
I'm surprised then.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not on my game tonight. Clearly.
Oof.
So now you just like walked up, held your hands up like you were going to surrender, and then you stood there for a few seconds. Never mind.
No, I didn't walk up. I thought about it and then I decided, you know what, screw this. What's the name of the inn that we're staying at again?
Scholar's Quill is where you're at. It's
I'm concerned.
on the
now.
northern part of town, though.
Oh yeah. Convince them to all get a room, then I'll cast another spell.
Yeah. Well, we got some information. They said that he came to beg for audience from the captain, and they told him to sod off, as I quote. So, you know what? They still gave us some information. I'll call it a day there. I'll pat myself on the back. Good job, investigator, Detective L, and investigating. I'll just wave at them and I'll say, thank you for all the valuable information, boys. Looks like you've got a lot of work to do. And I give them like a wave and a little salute, and I turn around and I leave.
Everybody else.
I mean, I'm sure as fuck not staying.
Okay. Well, I didn't know if anybody's like, you know what? Want to mouth off or anything?
Absolutely not. Nobody here, well, other than L, is that dumb.
I'm gonna shout toward Pirate One.
Oh my god.
You should have listened to him. He seems to carry a curse about him for people
I'm
that don't
gonna
help.
grab Ori. Like, I'm literally gonna,
casting vicious mockery.
I don't like how close I am to her in case she explodes.
Well, hang on. No, hang on. So you're starting to walk as she's saying this, so you're still right there.
Ah, shit.
Pirate One, right?
I didn't even get to roll any checks or anything. I just walked up, talked, and just did absolute dog shit.
I found this amusing. It's like everybody's like, "No, don't do this, don't do this," and then Ori's like, "Fuck it."
No, I'm keeping it subtle. I'm just trying to warn him that like this guy walked up with an ask, and it's kind of he carries some kind of weirdness about him that if people don't help. But if you wanted to add any kind of like a role into that, but he failed his save.
Yeah, so roll your stuff. It's just verbal, correct?
Yep, just verbal. Barely damaging.
Yeah,
Is
so this
but a
is kinda
scratch.
Like, you see, you kind of like wince. You know, like just a twinge in it. You know, to him it feels like every once you get like that little jolt in your head. It's like, ah, what the fuck? That's kind of all that no tell or anything that you did anything.
That's all.
What's the law regarding fighting at the docks? Just so I'm aware for future excursions.
I mean, we did beat up a bunch of dudes and throw their pants into the ocean.
We did.
There was also
Goddamn.
where that happened was also a bunch of crates and stuff around, so it was picked as an ambush spot, kind of block what's going on. There are guards and stuff you see throughout town, so it's not completely lawless, but shit happened.
Just what we need to be. The center of attention everywhere we go.
Yep. What's illegal contraband considered in Pissport?
Nothing that y'all have other than warpstone, and you don't have it anymore.
No, he's trying to get their ship searched, not us.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm gonna give
you come
them.
over here. There's no other ships like mooring near them. Other ships are staying clear, and they've been here for 11 days, so no one's told them to fuck off.
They're carrying
Uranium. I can't read, but I know I'm radioactive materials, okay?
Unobtainium.
All right, so hold on. Do we have any kind of reaction from Pirate One?
Well, yeah, he's like that kind of like, you see him kind of wince and like.
Because L's walking off like explosion in the background, sunglasses on.
Like I say, it's psychic damage. Like I say, you did 1 point of damage. It's just that like he does it. It wasn't. There's not an appearance that y'all did anything. So.
Right, but I did shout out to him about like. That was the couch,
Right.
command.
Right, but they just ignoring you. I mean,
Okay.
they're ready to fight, but you just basically like, yeah, we're a duty head. Like whatever.
I really got to work on my,
Yep.
I heard that a super superstitious curse is what happens when people don't help this man specifically and no one else. And the guy's like,
and
hey.
then you got a headache.
And then
Yeah,
you
you're like,
mentioned it.
hang on, guys. I got a slight headache. We need to tell them everything they need. Get Captain Scarbelly out here now.
Hey,
The
one
water-
HP takes out a level 0 character, so
The water wave just like shined some extra light into his eye right in that moment. That was that damage.
ow.
It's just like, all right.
I'm trying to think if there's any way I can set this boat on fire.
Oh wait, I'm level 5.
dude.
Could that cantrip have done 2d4 psychic?
I think it changes
Yeah.
at 5.
Yeah, 5th level is 2d4. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Now I
You need
want
to
to know
adjust
what
that
your thought process is.
Oh, it was
look at
5
that.
damage.
Why are we so intent on starting a fight?
No, I'm not trying to start a fight. I'm trying to convince this fucker that
What happened to bribing
I
people?
mean, you could literally stand right there and sling cantrips the entire fucking time, too. And then make the excuse that they can't see it. That's not going to make it seem less stupid, though.
I wanted to find out if this one effort made any difference. Like, make him look cooler and make any kind of impact. That's all.
It's probably going to make them shoot him because they're going to think he's cursed. Why associate with us when they can just gun down the source of the curse?
Look, I summoned a demon at the start of the game. I'm obviously just
Yeah, he's on a downward spiral.
I don't know. For some reason, when I picture when you're saying that, of Kursk going, he's not Kursk, I'm Kursk. What are you talking about?
I was approximately I'm not
the
some of those.
explosion in his background while he walks away, going, "Oh, never mind, I'm not talking to you."
I like this because in Ori's head, you're picturing this stuff going off, and nobody sees anything happen except you say this, and the dude kind of winces and and like touches his head.
I mean, Elle is satisfied with the level of information that he's received by them telling us that they told the other guy to fuck off.
Hey, it's better. It went better than what I thought was going to happen.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Elle's
He's got a map. He thought we were going to fight on the boat.
Well, the way y'all usually go about stuff, I'm like, oh, I need to put this out there.
Elle's gonna whisper. Does anybody have anything flammable?
Trying to burn it down. You can always just do it at night when nobody's looking.
So are y'all just standing there like having like a little like huddle discussion?
I think we're walking away.
Yeah, we're gonna walk back to like the main.
I didn't know if like
the main
Elle
docks.
walks over to you, turns his back, and y'all are standing there just discussing what's going on. Or not.
Elle's gonna go all the way back this way. He's gonna go all the way back to
At the top of his lugs, turns around and talks to Proxima. Hey, what does it take to set a boat on fire?
Okay,
So,
so y'all will leave the area.
Oh yeah, I'll follow. There goes my paycheck.
Action.
We still have the college to check out, right?
Yes.
On our way to anywhere, once we're like 100 feet away from the docks, I'm just gonna walk over to Elle. Be like, that growler I gave you. You're looking for fire. Oof. Off that really quick. And she shrugs and then continues on, like shuffling forward.
I give her like a little wink so she knows that I heard her. Yeah, let's go check out this college.
Okay. Y'all head back across town. By the time y'all have gotten here,
She'll have
on
mentioned
back.
like 3 times that she's had arguments with people in this general vicinity.
About noon. So this college is an impressive structure. Its vaulted frame soars up 100 foot. Large bronze doors open, revealing a tiled atrium. Statues indicate that this chamber is the center of activity, and it's got, all these scholarly looking people holding books, holding up scrolls, probably people of great knowledge and importance surrounding the area. You don't know who they are. Lots of bus things. Balconies are lined with books that reach all the way to the frescoed ceiling. The place appears much library as school, and rows of silent scholars work in the balconies to attest to this fact. The young man approaches you and introduces himself. He's like, "Hello, I'm Norton. How can I be of assistance?"
Well,
Yeah, that's man, assistance. That's
where do I begin?
yeah. Well, first of all, I'm traveling with a bunch of psychopaths, and it's really starting to turn. I'm not. I'm kidding.
I was wondering where you're gonna go with that.
Half the party tackles him, and
Says I'm
Lang
traveling
walks
with a
up.
bunch of I'm traveling with a bunch of psychopaths, and Proxima turns around and is like, that's not a nice thing to call them.
Be quiet, they'll hear you.
Picturing like at this point, Elle's like thinking about what you told him about that drink and like all these books and papers and stuff.
It's kindling. I just want to borrow some of your books. You may not be getting them back.
I'm just setting the whole place on fire.
We're here
What
to
I'm gonna do is I'm gonna light them up and I'm gonna
inquire
throw them on the
about
boat.
Fahrenheit
St.
450L.
His name was Lucius, right?
Yeah.
Lucius is the guy that's missing.
Yeah.
Are we-
We're here to. ask
Yeah, we're
around about Lucius.
Let's hang on a sec. Okay, I got this. We're here to see our friend Lucius. Is he in?
Is who?
Fuck, what was his last name?
We don't know.
You say he doesn't give me one. You get his last name. I don't believe so. Give me a moment and I can find out.
Thank you.
He's probably in the geography department.
So he leaves. About 5 minutes go by. He comes back. He's like,
Him and those
sorry,
maps.
nobody's seen Lucius for a few days. Sorry about that. Anything else I can help you with?
Oh, yeah, he still works here, doesn't he?
He did. I don't know him personally. No one said that he hasn't been here in a couple of days. Perhaps he's off doing research or taking the day off or sick. I'm not sure.
Okay. Is there anyone who might be able to direct us? He unfortunately didn't tell me or any of us where he was living. He just said we could meet him here.
Sorry, I asked anybody who works in his department and nobody's seen him.
I'm gonna bustle forward in front of Elle. I'm sorry. I was actually really close with him, and I haven't been able to find him for a while. We could at least be directed towards his office. Maybe I could find a clue on where he went.
This is his girlfriend.
He doesn't have an office. He's just one of the librarians. He's not an official of the temple or the.
Oh, he said he had like a academy.
No. He said he worked at a desk at the academy. He didn't say it was his.
Well, that's not fair. I thought my boyfriend actually had a nice place at the college. Oh.
And what the fuck is
Out.
your face?
Yeah. Is this a public library? Can we just kind of like browse?
Well, you can't just take anything out, but yeah, like you can walk in and like there's sections where you can stuff. There's tables you can set things out, to read inside there, but you're not going to be allowed to take books out.
Okay.
See, there's literally like dozens and dozens of people, possibly hundreds up in there through. It's a huge place. There's people doing research. There's people putting books on shelves, organizing things. See scribes transcribing from one book, writing into new one.
Well, wait. So what about like lockers or something? I'm desperate to find him. He said he was like a professor.
Sorry, ma'am. He's one of the librarians. Maybe led you on for his own means. I mean, that happens. Sorry. The dude looks like kind of uncomfortable saying that. He's trying to be nice, but he truly, you can tell by his mannerisms.
Poor girl cry.
He doesn't know like where this dude is or why.
Actually,
Is there a place we can look?
They're
Old city,
there.
but
They're
he's
there.
not
There are
here.
people that would know him, know about him. He hung out with.
Oh yeah, have you met Eagle?
I was told, yeah, he had like a mentor, right? What was his name?
Mentor teacher face.
She's
Me-
looking back to you.
Milos.
What?
Looking back to who?
I was looking back to the party, like anybody would save my ass, but apparently
I said Milos.
I thought it was Egil. Egil.
He's the one who's talking to us now. We need somebody else.
No, Egil isn't the person talking to us now. It's the person that gave us
No.
the quest.
Yes, he's the. That's. I'm sorry, I worded that very poorly. He's the person. Yeah, you're right. He's the person who gave us the quest. We don't want to talk to him again. We've already talked to him.
I'm
Yeah,
just
he's
name
not with you
dropping
at this
him.
point. He
got
left.
Milos
He
and
had
Egil.
stuff to do. He left off as y'all went to the docks.
Okay. I think we would be happy to just peruse the library. Thank you for your help.
Sorry, I couldn't
With
be of
some-
more assistance.
I make it
Milos
sound
left.
I make it sound very sarcastic. Like I give him the smile, like the thank you so much for your help. You were very helpful.
Wow, you're just being a dick for no reason.
I was
He
gonna say,
just-
El's
he
being a
walks
real
off.
dick today for some reason.
He's pissed off about the pirates, man.
You sound like somebody who like tried to return clothes at a hardware store, and then when they wouldn't take it, you're like, "Wow, thanks for all of your help."
It's a great example. I like that.
And I hope that you lost a customer today.
Holy crap, Karen.
Proximo actually thinks back to all the books on the shelf we saw in the basement of that place where we killed the demon, and he's gonna
All the zero books.
No, from the inn with the demon.
from the inn. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
from where we didn't kill a demon in that. Let's like, did I like zone
Sorry.
out? We killed the
Yeah,
demon.
I was zoned into tonight's session. My bad.
He thinks back to that, and then he looks at the librarian here, and he's like, was he into any books in particular that maybe he checked out a lot or something?"
Yeah, can we get like a log?
Him enough.
He worked here. I mean, librarians are allowed to study their own pursuits and borrow books, but he covered all kinds of topics, whatever needed to be organized or changed and moved.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay,
So
so
real uncomfortable with Ori fake crying and
So just kind of like speaking aloud, we wanted Lucius worked in, we were told that in geography, right?
well, that's what the books around his place looked like what he was interested in himself.
The book. So this things to do list I found, examine travel logs. Where would I find travel logs? Is there a Travelocity like kiosk or something? Do I go talk to like a travel agent? I'm making jokes, obviously.
I know.
Like, I guess I'm trying to understand where would L think that he could find travel logs, and what kind of travel logs? That you cut out there. What?
So there's not anything that's going to be specific logs of any one person's travelings. You may find books of stories like from some explorer and their adventures or things like that, but not that, hey, here's Lucius's travel log.
We didn't bother to read or check any of those books, did we?
At his place?
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all spent time going through stuff. The main one is the handout B that I gave y'all. That's any information that stood out above anything that may be pertinent. That's what you found of interest.
Let me reread and handout B then. I feel like I'm not I'm not seeing the clue.
And any other information I posted in when he hired y'all and told you about any information why he's missing, where or what he knows, was in that piece I put in Discord.
Yeah, let me. Okay. Violating the sanctum. How does one violate the sanctum? Did we when he told us that, do we know what that means?
It's a euphemism. Basically, he was.
I'm just imagining him saying this out loud. Let's see, going down the Costco list. Violating the sanctum. We're in the sanctum, right?
He was like defacing some of the statues with inks. He was tearing pages out of books, things like that.
Okay. I would like to know if we could speak to Thuron. Where's Thuron's office?
You'll follow me. I can take you to the head scholar office.
Thank you.
And y'all go down some stairs to a lower level. And this point, it's an open area where you can walk into. He goes, we'll have to speak with his second, Milos, and he introduces you to a slender man with horn-rimmed glasses. He's like, yes, can I help you? Can I help you?
I do these. What's a good customary, like the handshake? Like is it just a wave? Is that a good customary greeting?
This dude's sitting behind a desk. There's all kinds of paperwork and books stacked up beside him.
Okay. Well,
shove it all off the table like a cat.
Yeah. I say, hello there. My name is L. We were looking for the head. The head scholar. That's his title. High scholar. We want to speak with the high scholar Thuron. Is he available?
You know where my precious went?
It's okay. It's okay, dear. We're handling this.
He kind of looks between y'all as y'all had that little exchange. He's like, I'm afraid no such meeting is possible. The High Scholar is extremely busy planning a dedication to the Lighthouse of Drac. He cannot be disturbed. However, I am Thuron's eyes and ears around the academy. So you may ask me your question.
It's him. I mean, he would know.
Hi. You said your name was, sir? Like questioning, like, what was your name? Thank you, Milos. We are looking for a good friend of ours, and I kind of gesture to Ori, her beloved Lucius. We came to town to visit, and we haven't been able to find him.
He hasn't come back home for weeks.
Yes. Do you know where we could find him? Do you know where he went? Did he say anything?
He's an excellent librarian, though he's made a few poor choices in his time, and he kind of eyes at that point kind of cut over to Ori. He was away from the.
I step in front of.
I was one of them.
I step in front of Ori and I give him a very dangerous as I can glare.
You see him kind of the eye roll, and he continues on. Hell
over here, white knighting.
He's like, he's been away from the school for a good 4 years, but returned just the last. I haven't seen him here in a couple of days, and I don't know where he is.
Do you know where, or do you know anyone who might know where he is? Anyone that he associated with?
She's gonna
apparently
poke around
you
the side of him.
folks-
Did he have a workstation or something? I don't have clues.
He worked through the entire library wherever he was. Have a specific office.
Really? You guys just butterfly around?
You've been to a library before?
Many times, but usually people that are stationed there have their own desk.
And he kind of squints his eyes and looks at you. He's like, "Weren't you here a few days ago as well, causing a ruckus?"
So I want to. I want
a
to
completely different school.
I want to lean over the counter and get as close to Milos as I can and lower my voice kind of in a whisper to give him the impression that like I'm, it's like hush hush, to kind of draw him in to like listen to what I have to say. And I just say to him, we've come to check in on him. We're very concerned for him. We understand he's been going through a hard time. We would like to help him. And in order to do that, we need to find him. And the last place that we know that he was, at, was here, where he was last seen by other people. Do you know anybody else who may have seen or spoken to him? Or do you know anything about these disturbances?
Honestly, I have no claim to be his friend. He works here. As I said, he's an excellent librarian. But once they leave their shift and go about their business in the city, I have no idea. Or is it our business to keep up with? Everyone has their own private life. And as I said, he's done some strange things and even disappeared for 4 years. And for whatever reason, the head librarian or the head scholar even allowed him back. I wouldn't have. That wasn't my choice.
Is that so?
Do
I remember you. You're one of the people that shoved me out when I was arguing with the other guy about the pod count on that one plant. Doesn't matter.
The library.
This is about my boyfriend. I'm yelling now.
Is there anything else I can do for you fine people?
Yes. Which area did he work in the most? What was his area of expertise here in your humble library?
I know he had interest in geography and travel, but he worked all over the library. Like I say, he's a librarian. Mm-hmm. Our librarians aren't specific to one section of the library.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yes.
If I apologize for my outburst in your library, can you tell me anything about where he might have hung out after work?
The guy kind of rolls his eyes and rubs his forehead.
I'm sorry.
I really would love to help you. We don't keep up with our scholars or our librarians or our scribes. Once they leave leave the school, they have their own lives to live. We don't keep track of them.
Wait, so nobody talks about what they do outside of work during work?
Sure they do, but I don't fraternize with how was your evenings and what did you do last night. I have more on my plate than that.
Wait. So who would have you fraternized?
We already know we have that guy.
Yeah.
Well, that's the only one. Like nobody else. Because
I mean, that's true. We could find out.
He went missing for 4 years though, and only came back recently, right?
But
yeah, he came back about a year ago.
Oh, came back a year ago. Okay, maybe there's another person then. Yeah.
So I'm just if that's not your job, that's fine. I imagine there's probably lots of people on your scroll there, but do you know anybody else we could ask then that might have been someone he would make comments? Again, I'm sorry for speaking out.
I don't know who all he may hang out with afterwards or not. I know that he's just been increasingly haggard over the past several months, and he's begun asking strange questions. You know, the head scholar himself had a talk with him about this, but it seemed to do no good. So I don't know what he's told to who or why. Other than Theron himself.
And obviously are not sense to talk to himself.
While
He's not
this is
even
all
here.
going on, oh well. I was gonna say, while this is all going on, I wanted to kind of be like looking around to see if I could determine. I'm assuming that he has like an office or something or some sort of space. So I'm trying to like, look around and see if anything stands out to me.
You're talking about the headmaster guy, right? The head scholar.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
got.
where's his
there's
office?
another door past him that leads to his office, but like he's told you when you came in that he's busy with dedications to the Lighthouse of Drac, which is the huge lighthouse being constructed that y'all saw as y'all came into the city.
Would it be would it be too obvious? Like, is this door like behind him with no bookshelves or anything near it? Like, can I sneak around him to get to the door?
Sneaking, no. You're gonna have to walk around his desk and behind him. Very obviously. I mean, it's not like you're gonna do that. He's gonna be like, well, "What are you doing?"
Yeah. What papers does he have on his desk?
Hold on. Let's put a basket on his head, Skyrim style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of papers and books and.
Okay. Anything stand out to me at all?
It's okay. Lean down and read them closely. Reaching around somebody's monitor and just checking their email.
I'm gonna be honest. I really just want to reach out, grab his head, and just slam him into the fucking desk and knock him out, or at least try to.
There's a lot of people in this library, though, right?
The physically inclined L.
Yeah.
The super masculine.
It's very quiet right now.
Yeah, so you're free to ask any of the other librarians if they hang out with him or he said anything to them. I don't know who specifically would know. You're free to ask the other.
Corey's already gone.
Where's she going?
Looking for the next closest librarian.
What was the one last question before Elle leaves? When was the last day that he was here?
2 days ago. Or he's been missing for 2 days, so it would be 3 days since he's been here.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's got the attendance sheet, and he's like,
That all matches up. I was trying to see if anything they're saying doesn't match up with what the other dude with Eagle's saying. So that's good. Yeah, let's go talk to some other people. This guy has been extremely unhelpful. I'm very displeased with his service, and quite frankly, I actually think that he makes a bad name for this college. Like, wow, I would never send my children
Are
here.
we on Yelp or Rate My Professor? I can't tell.
We're on both.
I'm very sorry I wasn't
left
able
a Google review. No, I'm not talking to you anymore. You can go back to your business. I heard you're very busy. Thank you.
Sorry that we don't mount search parties for missing librarians who fail to come to work. In any case, there's no evidence of foul play. I'm sure Lucius is just sleeping off a hangover somewhere. He started writing and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Man, his eyes must work much better than his ears. All that reading. He can't hear me, can't understand that I don't want to talk to him anymore. Yeah, we're not.
I was gonna say it's not. What you can't. No, you're not gonna physically stop him. He's gonna say whatever he damn well pleases.
We're gone.
L's about to just throw blows at this librarian.
We're talking to somebody else. Listen, I was ready to fight some pirates, but my team didn't back me up.
Al just woke up on the wrong side of the bed today. He's itching for a fight.
I just want to try on somebody. I want to know where the next librarian is so I can try.
Yeah, where's a librarian? I want to look for a librarian.
Okay, you've got.
So I feel like it's unfair to hate on this guy because it's you both of you just walked up and interrogated him and then got mad that because he didn't know anything.
Well, first of all, he's a librarian. It's his job to know things.
Yeah, about books, not people.
It translates. It's still
No,
knowing.
I don't think it does. I don't think that's true.
Hence, I ditched that scene and moved on to the next one.
As you go through looking, the four main types of people you come across, there are librarians, scholars, clerks, and like what's the damn word I'm looking? When you get hired but you're not getting paid, interns.
Interns.
Yeah.
Slave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say that's whole vocabulary there.
So any of those that you want to come across, you find asking people anything. Some people don't know who he is. They've never worked with him. Others have like, yeah, I work with him. We don't spend much time together other than in passing. No one else able to give you any information that's pertinent to where he may be.
I would practice my crying 3 times. I'm gonna see if at least one of them gives me like a tissue or a book or
here. Wipe your tears on our valuable books.
No. Like I feel bad that you haven't found the person you're looking for. Let me see if I can give you a consolation prize. God, fine.
So interest you in this napkin?
I would actually like to step away from while Ori's going on talking to all these dudes. I'm going over what we know and the notes that we have, and it stands out to me that why the travel might be important, because he dreams of it's set, for the quote, he dreams of cities as tall as the clouds and creatures so alien and blah blah blah. So I would like to start looking. I'd like to start searching for anything that might match that description in books.
As tall as the clouds, and they recently made a new lighthouse that's supposedly the largest building in town.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Wait, is Proximo smart enough to even know that?
No, that's somebody had to read it out loud to him, but yeah. Like
Creatures
also,
so alien.
The last person that we know that he really talked to was going to be the lead scholar guy, and the lead scholar is doing a dedication on this lighthouse.
Where is this lighthouse?
Out in the bay.
It's one of the first hints he dropped when we came into town.
Damn it. I feel really dumb.
I was watching back through last session, and it's like one of the first things he commented on.
L is the L.
Hold on, I'm gonna do a character.
Yeah.
Think about as tall as the clouds, building and all.
Aren't they still building it?
I slam the book.
That tall.
I slam the book that I'm reading shut, and I say, "Proximo, you're a genius.
Let's not blame ourselves."
I would like to make sure that I slam the book hard enough that everybody in this library can hear it, though.
I jump.
Yeah, and you see like see everybody's like all the other librarians and scholars. Everybody's head just turns and looks your direction.
Is there a table? I specifically don't want to put this book back where I found it. I want to leave it for them to put away.
Oh, that's fine. That
you are the pettiest motherfucker I've ever met.
That's actually the preferred method. So
I actually, no. I want to, I think we need to go to the lighthouse. Let's bounce. Let's get out of here. And as we're leaving, I want to take it. I want to take it to the desk. What's his name? Milos's desk. And I just want to drop it on whatever he's working on and just say, I didn't like this one. Please put it away for me. Thank you. And just leave.
Oh, you're not going to drop it on the floor like an inch away from the desk?
No, I'm going to drop it where he's writing because he's got like ink and quills. So I'm going to just fucking make a mess.
Well, say before you leave, you get stopped by a librarian before you can leave the main opener because you were going to back downstairs. So there's like an area you're not allowed to like take books out of.
Oh. So there's a library and it's just standing in front of me?
Is he writing in ink?
Oh no, there's several librarians throughout. As you pick up the book to start leaving the area, somebody like, I'm sorry, you need to leave the books here. They're not allowed to be
Slap
taken out."
whatever he's holding out of his hands.
I tell him, oh no, actually Milo asked for this one. I'm gonna go. Milos asked for. I'm gonna go
Then
give
I'll
it to
take
Milos.
it to him. You're not to take care of the book. Thank you. He takes it. Goes to take it from you.
The DM just dumping on your grump. I mean, you can just go attack that dude if you want to. I mean, if all other options.
Okay,
It's just
I'm-
itching for a fight.
Just run up and slap his
Yeah.
pocket protector out of his shirt.
I carelessly drop the book. Whoop! But I make it look as though like I make it look like I was handing it to him and I fumbled it and then like it was an
Whoopsie.
accident.
Damn those librarians and their high dexterity.
I'm so sorry. He doesn't catch it, right? It hits the ground.
You're working with
Yes,
like
it does,
Wong
and he
from
looks
Doctor
like
Strange.
he's all like worried, like, oh crap, he's rushing to pick it up and make sure it's okay.
Oh, I'm so
Please do be
sorry.
careful.
It's so slippery. You need to be careful with that. Now, you have a nice day. Work hard and tell Milos.
Stab.
Yeah, and tell Milos that he was of no use and that Thoron will be hearing of it. And I walk out.
Okay. So
Library back over here.
Now
By
I
the
gotta
time-
burn down a library and a pirate ship.
Man, L is unhinged.
The madness is finally getting to him.
Jesus.
So by the time y'all have traveled back and forth from the docks, checking out the house, spending time here at the library, waiting to get to speak to somebody and things like that, y'all are leaving. It's
Feeding my donkey.
getting near 6, so need some dinner and heading back to. Are y'all any place specific or going back to the inn? Where y'all going?
I think the end's probably fine. Do we want to go to a
Right,
different
very
inn?
quiet.
I mean, we only paid for one night, right? I'm kind of thinking we probably want to go to a different one.
Everyone there died. Maybe we don't go there for a meal.
Yeah,
Plenty of
I mean,
vacancy.
That's a good point.
I'm sort of that is a good point. Let's find a different inn.
I mean, what about like Yora's mom makes things? Does she make food? I could help.
Oh yeah, you listen. You're new. You've just met us. We can't go there as long as we have Proxima with us. It's just not gonna work.
I look visibly confused. I also say that out loud.
Yeah, no, it's not gonna happen. It's Leora is going
Wait,
to.
what? She stares at Proxima. What did you do?
You'll get used to it. Half the places
No,
we've been,
it
we're
was a
not
real
allowed back
question.
to.
Yep, he's
What I did was everything.
yeah. So let's go find a
Very
new inn.
Specific. This is just.
Y'all
This
haven't got
place isn't
kicked out of
starting
a
off
city
too well.
yet.
I'm not gonna lie, we're probably not gonna be allowed back here either.
Yeah, y'all got your villages, hamlets. Y'all have gotten kicked out of. Y'all have never done an entire large city before, so that's going to be good.
Yeah, we're gonna get kicked out of every establishment one at a time.
I think I have to call it here for myself.
Well,
Yeah, I
that's,
need to
go to bed
that's actually
too.
good. What it was. Hang on a second, because that's actually I was about to cliffhang it. So the sun is setting in the west and silhouetting the lighthouse of Drac beautifully in its dying rays. You're nearly back to the inn, ready for a hot meal and a stiff drink, when you hear the unmistakable thwack of a crossbow discharging. As a bolt flies through the air, you see a group of warriors carrying yellow shields burst out of a nearby alley with swords drawn. Looks like dinner will have to call it there.
Why?
That's yellow
rude.
shields.
Bradley, I just want you to know, go fuck yourself.
You've been wanting to fight all night. Now that you got one, we're stopping.
I'm very upset with you right now.
I cried at so many
I'm sorry.
librarians. We got nothing for it. I'm so upset.
I tried to
only,
start.
you know,
I tried to start like
pantomiming me.
3 fights, and none of them started.
Well, it wasn't going to net us anything.
All
Would've
these
made me feel better.
librarians, They all get, you see them, they pull their sleeves up and they all go kung fu style on you. It's like they're all monastic.
Jacked with barbed wire tattoos all the way up the arm.
No, that's why he was picking fights with librarians, guys. It's like, you ready to fight? No, I'm a librarian.
Yeah, one dude comes out, I'm Conan the librarian.
He's got like massive red hair.
Your
I'm sorry,
brain
Nate.
is the
You'll get your
strongest
fight
muscle.
next time.
Well, next time I'm not gonna want the fight, so thanks.
He wanted
Well,
to fight on his
y'all
terms
could.
now that somebody else is doing it.
There was guys ready to fight. They had their weapons and they were
But
ready.
I wanted to fight on my terms, and my team failed me.
I'll work harder on making sure it's on your terms.
I here's the thing. I needed Leora. If Leora hadn't gotten off, I think she would have been on board. We would have started the fight. Yeah, for sure, 100%.
Yeah, well, with 2 people
Well-
going, I say, right, Spring's leaving, so this was a good.
Yep.
I'll catch you taters later.
Thanks
Good night,
for
folks.
watching, everybody. Have a
Good
good time.
night.
Night.
Later, dudes.